a cry by the most vulnerable members of our society who have suffered at the hands of their leaders. It is a case of the most vulnerable members of the society who have been exploited by those in positions, those that they pay through their own taxpayers' money, and that is what these honorable senators are being invited to make a determination on. Honorable Speaker, sir, you will realize from the testimony of Dennis Misati that as a result of this ordeal, after 12 years of trial, getting their second born, the wife was so depressed to the extent that she collapsed and lost the baby. The thought of having sold everything that they had, the thought of losing everything that they were calling a source of livelihood was too much for her to bear. She had to undergo a miscarriage at the hands of the deputy governor. Last year, but one, honorable senators, I had the opportunity of appearing before the Supreme Court where we were on the same side with my learned friend, Mr. Katwa Kigen, and I want to quote him. He told the honorable judges of the Supreme Court that you have a right to be hungry. You have a right to be bitter. When a witness appears before you and concocts facts, when a witness appears before you and twists events and lies to you, looking at you straight in the eyes and tries to twist a very simple issue, then as honorable senators, you have a right to be angry. When you listen to the testimony of the deputy governor, you have that right. Invoke it. Tell him he's lying. Tell him that whatever he's telling you does not make sense. You do not receive money from an innocent person. Send it to the very person that you're being accused of seeking a favor from. You do not make attempts to reverse 48 hours later. The person you're seeking to bribe asks you to reverse, you do not. Then you come before Senate and look them straight in the eye and say, I had sent that money by mistake. You have a right to be angry. Exercise that right. Most obliged, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The County Assembly team, you've concluded your statement?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you.
Other than just to mention that the simplicity of this case was witnessed on the 31st of December 2012, when the Deputy Chief Justice, as then she was, Honorable Lady Justice Nancy Baraza, pinched someone's nose. Rebecca was a victim. Just pinching the nose of an individual caused the Deputy Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya to go home. That is a test. The test is, can a public officer, a state officer, be allowed to behave in such a manner? Does the conduct of the deputy governor answer to the tenets of Article 10? Is he accountable? Is he transparent? Is he a man of integrity? Does he respect his office? Does this conduct bring honor and reputation to the office of the deputy governor? Equally, Mr. Speaker, sir, the case of Nixon in 1974, he faced impeachment only on the count of the Watergate case. What had the President of the Republic of America done, the United States of America done? Sent individuals to go and break into the Democratic National Convention offices at Watergate. Then it made attempts to conceal that evidence. On that basis, a president went home. On the basis of soliciting, receiving 800,000 shillings from poor Kenyans, Mr. Monda must go home. On the basis of using the state resources to harass innocent and hopeless Kenyans, Mr. Monda must go home. On the count of misuse of the county resources, the meager county resources, Mr. Monda must go home. I so invite the senators to keenly look at the case of Nixon and the case of Nancy Baraza. Most obliged.
Thank you. Now I will allow the team of the Deputy Governor to take